All right, welcome everybody. Thanks so much for joining the call. It's really lovely to have international guests on the call tonight. And welcome to everybody that's joining in from the UK, South Africa, Nigeria, Brisbane, Melbourne, Perth, and a few others as well. Oh, Sydney, of course. We have some very special guests coming on to share this story tonight. So Anik Morley from Perth and also Terry from Sydney is going to, for the very first time, going to share a bit of his story online. So thank you for joining us. It's really lovely to be here, and I really welcome every one of you. This is a momentous occasion. We're on the eve of the stage change and also the end of the month. So it's really good. We have a number of people on the call. Most people are going a bit crazy and trying to fund their accounts and the like, but we will continue anyway. So let me just skip past these. I won't play these videos because I think you've already seen them before anyhow. So welcome to the new consumer community. We're going to learn about what is the new economic evolution of the world and how you can access a multi-million-dollar private equity club for free. If this is your very first time, we're so glad you joined us and welcome you to the call. A quick compliance disclaimer: we are not registered brokers or advisors at this time. However, we do provide financial literacy, but not any specific financial advice. So figures offered are for illustrated purposes only. We do ask you to be responsible, ask the right questions to get the right answers, doing your own due diligence, and have your own A team, so an accountant, an advisor, or any other A, like maybe an Anik or an Anne or somebody. Just kidding. Who am I? My name is Sharon Fairford, and it's my great pleasure to be with you tonight. I am a Vice President in the Partner Program. I am the new Osro Network Leader, which is exponentially growing, by the way. I think we're nearly up to 73,000 partners this week. It just blows my mind how everybody is working together so well. Also a representative of the Asia Pacific Region Local Council. And I am a certified master profit coach and genius of finance facilitator. Very passionate about the International Generals for Peace as an ambassador. Some of my background's in multimedia, sales, marketing. I've been an entrepreneur most of my life. Some life coaching and pastoral care in there, as well as an international speaker and mentor, private investor and fund manager. So I get to work from home. I have been doing this for about 3 years now, and I absolutely love it. So it's a great opportunity to help people, which I love to do. So what you will learn today: why 10% of the planet's population own 90% of the money, what is the new economic evolution of the world, how to enter a private investor club, how to become a co-owner of companies and start getting some passive income. Just give me a 1 in the chat if you like the sound of passive income, and give me a 2 in the chat if you would like some more. And then we're going to show you what you need to do for this purpose. Oh, lots of 1s, lots of 2s. And a very special gift to all new attendees on today's meeting. And if I didn't mention already, my co-host Nathan Williams is also standing by. So sorry, Nathan, I just realized I left you out of there. But in today's reality, we have all of these issues, who can relate to this, tax, mortgages, some conflicts, deadlines, expectations of others, perhaps some bullying, or, you're just overloaded with work when you have all of this business crisis. There's a world crisis, just to name a few things, but, that does bring some anxiety, stress, and perhaps some of you are in debt and don't know how to pay the bills now. Life has changed. So we want to give you a real option that you can utilize and set yourself free. But have you noticed, like, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer? We have all these issues: environmental pollution, the prices are rising, but salaries, staying stuck. Perhaps you're coming up to retirement and you're not quite ready, and you're wondering who's going to help you. Is it now the burden going to be on the kids or the grandkids, or is the government going to have enough money to fund out pensions? Now, this is one of my personal motivators, is that my husband and I went through some issues midlife crisis or whatever. We had some health issues and we had to use our superannuation. So we don't have a nest egg to speak of. So we had to create a plan B, right? And, we've been able to do that in this company. But, we're seeing robots replacing humans, high unemployment, revolution around the world. It's a crazy, crazy world. But if you're smart, you'll learn some of the key strategies. And this one is from the cash flow quadrant from Robert Kiyosaki. You may know him. He's the author of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And just picture yourself where you are in this quadrant. You may be an employee. You have a job, if you're fortunate enough. You've got trading some time for dollars. Not a lot of give in that. You've got to turn up at a certain time. You've got to, obey your employer, all of that. Some people like doing that. If you like doing that, that's fine. You might have bought yourself a job and now you're self-employed. You've got some time and some money, but you've got no leverage, really. We want to get you over onto the right side of the quadrant as a business owner. And so what we have here for you is really a business in a box. So you can just plug and play, you plug into the system here, and it's all not done for you, but it's certainly a lot easier than if you had to recreate the wheel. And then we want to give you some money and have some systems and leverage working for you, but also train you to become an investor and getting some passive income where your money is going to work for you. And I saw lots of twos in the chat before, so I know that this is a winner with people. Very good. But these opportunities are really just come once in a lifetime. And this new consumers community is, there's nothing else like this on the planet. We have three markets of new. We have education, co-ownership and business. And we'll talk to you a bit about those throughout the presentation. But you may have been involved in a multi-level marketing business before. And we have taken the best of that system as well as equity crowdfunding, traditional business, and co-ownership, and packaged it all into the multi-level crowd investing model, which you see here on the right-hand side. So the people who own the company, we are the people who own the company. So traditionally, you may, be a consumer of a networking business, and you're purchasing wholesale and selling retail. So you've got a little bit of a markup there, but the people who own the company pretty much are the ones who are taking the lion's share. So we've flipped that around now, and we've actually brought you into our circle. So thank you and congratulations for making it this far. But what is the new economic evolution of the world? And really, it's making it possible for people to become co-owners or shareholders and equity holders of the most profitable enterprises on the planet. And, solving some of the following problems, as in socially, creating a better world for all, ecologically, saving our planet from careless destruction, and community. Together, we will develop positive and caring consciousness of people. With a business, strategic investing in specific companies that are going to promote an eco-friendly and healthy lifestyle. We're going to give you some training on educating people in financial literacy as well. You will learn the difference between a good deal, bad deal, and a great deal. People who've come along to our Genius of Finance games certainly know that. And we're going to show you some personal development, smart goal setting, as well as how to create a generational wealth legacy for your family. So some of the innovation and uniqueness of the Crypto Unit program is fundamental in that we are providing training in investment and financial literacy. Plus, we're going to give you some crew or Crypto Unit points as a bonus for purchasing any of our education information packages. So what do you get and what's included? You're going to get access to training courses, an online wallet, interactive website and back office, co-ownership in a global investment portfolio, and we're going to give you some passive income. And I saw lots of twos in the chat before, so I know you're excited about this. We have the loyalty program and the profit bonus payouts, and that's on accrued personal portfolio. If you don't know what that means, don't worry, we'll answer that for you a bit later as well as some bonus Crypto Unit points that are going to increase in value. Nathan's going to come and talk to us about some results that we've had to date. And also you get access to our community. and also internal and future live market exchange, and the opportunity to receive future dividend income. So the benefits available right now, you don't need to constantly purchase or re-qualify every single month. You're not going to have cupboards full of excess or unwanted pills or potions. And you're not selling here, but rather sharing the opportunity of education with benefits. And we're going to show you how to work a marketing plan as well if you want to make some money. And you can learn the 4x4 rank advancement fast start and the 5x5 fast start strategy to increase your earnings. And we have an express bonus as well that we'll share with you in just a minute. But really, you know, the advantages over other companies is the constant increase in the price of the crypto unit because we're reinvesting that. And we'll talk to you about our global balanced investment portfolio very soon. You have unlimited income, instant income through multi-level crowd investing, as well as those bonuses and multiple passive incomes for your whole life. So really setting up a generational wealth legacy, working from home, that laptop lifestyle we all aspire to, or maybe not all, but I know I definitely did for many, many, many years. And, you know, been living the dream for 3 years now. But we're going to give you, included in your first EIP purchase, an interactive website, online tools, online wallet, and a back office for a fast start. So basically, it's a plug and play system. So our new consumer community is a global movement. So currently 1.4 million partners around the world and growing every single day. We had another movement that we started on the 2nd of the 2nd, 2020, which is a Marathon 260 MLCI, training thousands of leaders intensively to become multi-level business managers to help us reach our goals. So please stay tuned. We have a very special gift for our new guests on the call tonight. We have the ebook, The 8 Rules of the Private Investor, plus a bonus, but you do need to take some action. So stay tuned for that. But now it's my great pleasure to introduce my co-host, Nathan Williams. Nathan is a local council rep for Asia Pacific. He is a leader manager in the partner program, a Master Profit graduate, Genius of Finance facilitator, International Generals of Peace ambassador, international speaker and mentor, cryptocurrency enthusiast, entrepreneur and private investor. Are you there, Nathan?
Yes, I am, Sharon. Thank you
Awesome.
very much for the introduction.
Over to you.
Sweet. Hopefully that voice will clear up by the time we're finished. Before I get going, I'd just like to welcome everyone here tonight. It's really good to see some new guests, and a special guest that I'd like to introduce is my mother, Lorraine. Good to see you here. So we will kick off, and some exciting news about to be released at the end of this, which we'll share upon tomorrow's launch of the VIP Club, but I will get to that shortly. So our new consumer community movement with the company progress so far is just a quick overview of what we've currently invested in. So, you know, we've got those pictures there, which is part of certain industries and markets that we have invested in, part of the crypto pool. And also it says down there, just please check official news and updates for the right information, which in other words is, you know, checking your back office, checking the company's, you know, advertising and launches, and just be wary of scams, which do happen. And that's also on this particular slide here. So our crypto tokens at the present moment has been transferred and are sitting on the public Ethereum blockchain. So we are there. We will be launching from this particular blockchain itself. And that's not going to be too far away. And Etherscan. So if you go to your CRU back office, you can click on, I think it's under the portfolio. You can actually, or EIPs, you can see Etherscan there on the far right side, and it gives you a layout of what you have got, as well as what the company's got as tokens. And then the bottom picture is, again, imitations. There are people out there, and this is ongoing, and it happens everywhere in the world, scammers, imitators, people that want to steal other people's, you know, ideas, dreams, and you know, images, and then go utilize that to be able to manipulate something that the company's put out, and then, you know, they're basically, you know, scamming it for money from you, and then targeting certain people. So like I said, please just check official news from the company website, myself, Sharon, or other leaders, and or the proper social media channels. So now our balanced global portfolio. So we've got over 32 sectors now. It's grown a lot. So in a nutshell, we have a global pool which is the crypto unit program itself. And as you can see there, we've got 20 odd, so to speak, investment markets that we've invested in. Education, one of the highest. We've got the crowdfunding investment development sector, the innovative transport technology, which is the unique train transport systems that have been built in Dubai at the moment and our testing ground in Belarus. Crypto markets, forex markets, stock exchange, banking sectors, real estate, insurance. There's cultural sectors, there's food, agriculture is coming on board, and we've got precious gemstones and diamonds. So all of these markets make up our total pool of the CRU program. And some company news. Okay, so for all of the partners that come on to our opening meetings, you get monthly reports by joining our company, and that is pretty much consistent. There is tons of news and promotions that are ongoing through social media channels and the back office of the company. Plans for the next month's movement, and yes, tomorrow is a big movement, and the upcoming events. So it's pretty cool. Now, also, this is a new slide we've put in there just to inform everyone. It's probably more so for people that are bringing on new clients. If you haven't already signed your non-disclosure agreement, I'm not going to read all this information here, but the non-disclosure agreement is mandatory for everyone to be signed. So it'll be sitting in your CRU back office. You'll see under there where you've got your status and your contract. Now, if your contract is highlighted orange, you need to click on that button, scroll down the page, and you'll see a contract to sign here and agree with the contract. So it's allowing people, this non-disclosure agreement the company doesn't want people taking its intellectual information and property and then going out there and falsifying it or falsely advertising and marketing it, which is not what the company's about. And they have had that in the past. And that's why we've all been told now to sign this non-disclosure agreement as part of the legal side that we have to do in binding with the company's contract and our, I guess, coming on with the CRU program. So registrations in the new consumer community system, and I really like this slide here. We currently have 768,309 people, and I'm sure that's probably grown since the last Zoom call we had a month ago on this. But roughly we're getting 64,032 people per month sign on, 2,134 people per day, 88 per hour, and 3 people per 2 minutes. Now, when you think about those figures, that's a lot of marketing as well as a lot of sharing of this opportunity and also people coming on board because they see the benefits in what the company is offering. Our crypto unit program from the last 12 months, a slide taken late March. It shows here the figures of what's happening at the moment with the signups and the ranking of the partners that we have. And then also the last couple there that I like is the asset purchase, which is the bottom third one. The purchase volume of 57,814,095. You've got your master profit bonuses, that payout figure there. And then you've got your loyalty, the LPB and PB, profit bonuses and loyalty bonuses. Those two figures there are quite extortionary, and it's great to see because that's what we're paid from. And it's perfectly done by Andre and the company to assist people coming on board, sharing the opportunity, purchasing your EIPs, and then getting paid on 2 levels. Now, this slide here, it describes the CRU portfolio on the 31st of the 3rd, which was our CEO's Zoom, and our investment value of 404 million. So this pool that we have is now based at $404,737,965 US dollars. As you can see in the pie chart there, 77% of that is backed by gold. For those that you do follow gold or you're investors, you're in the share market, gold is a very safe commodity in these trying times. And then we've got another 16%, which is backed by innovative transport technology, which is what is taking place and being built in Skyway at present. And then you've just got the other markets there that you can see, which varies in what they all tally up as percentages. But the bigger picture is once we launch this particular token onto the crypto market, that's the growth factor. This one here is our crew, so our crypto unit program plus TNG. So that would be our pipes, the pre-IPO private equity shares into the transport technology. So the two particular components combined is 51,082,110. Again, you can see on the pie chart there, 26% is gold, 35% is the Skyway transport technology. Now, inside our cryptocurrency pool, there is 2.7 billion shares of the Skyway stocks. So that in itself is very unique. And once that kicks off, which will be more likely at the end of the year, possibly early next year, it's just going to benefit our crypto program heavily. This slide here, it just shows left to right from the dates. This is our MLC and our crypto unit program itself. So from the 30th of the 3rd, 2019 to the 31st of the 3rd, 2020. Yes, there's been some problems here. We've got some quarantine isolation fears with the coronavirus. Our economy is in chaos. It has been for some time, and it's even gotten worse now because of the coronavirus. Production declines, businesses shutting down, 1.5 to 2.5 billion people potentially unemployed. Economies are collapsing. We've seen that here in our own country. So there's some uncertain times on that left side of information there. But when you look to the right side with what our company is creating and doing, we are in isolation, still working from home, but it's a great opportunity to come on board with an online business. It's a golden opportunity for new and business partners. We've got a lot of business growth amongst the company, and that 1.5 to 2.5 billion people could be potential partners in this company, which would only help all of us that are already here. Economic growth, and also, we're designing a very clear future for everyone on having passive income where we don't have to be slaving to the dollar all the time. Now, this particular slide, I'm not going to go into all of this, ladies and gents, but I'll let you read it as we go. It's explaining on the 4th of the 4th, 2020, if our crypto unit is valued at 15 cents when purchasing an EIP, we're currently sitting at 404 million. You can see the benefit of what potential we have upon launch date, and that can be massively a big growth in the company itself overall. We haven't been given a date on that launch, but it will be this year. So there is some golden opportunities for people to be a part of this right now still. Currently tonight is the deadline from step 2 into step 3 upon phase 2. So we will be changing into another step on purchasing the EIPs. But on the right hand side there, the conditions are that if we have 10 million users and 1 million of those are entrepreneurs, we have the potential of raising this crypto unit token up to anywhere of 15 to 20 billion, and in the possible sale price of between $20 to $40 a token. So that in itself is massive, and that's all part of what investments the company and it's the IT people and the investment partners and Andre has invested in across the globe. So it's going to be a good year at the end of the day. It's creating assets, it's creating income for every one of us, and it's also creating population expansion on possible business opportunities, and just sharing it with people to be able to come on board and help us grow. So we're going to become a market force. The next slide here also, this is just an indication here from your months. So if we're in the earlier stages now there of 1 to 4, we're at roughly 15 cents to 19 cents US. Everything in the company is in US. But if you start following the blue figures as we incline up, and then match it against the number of registered users. So that's based on the amount of people that come into this program and come into our business. Currently, we're at 1.4 right now. So that is growing. So we're roughly around the 15 cent mark now if you're purchasing an EIP, as Sharon said. But let's say if we climb up the ladder and we hit 10 million people, there is the possibility from those 10 million registered users between $15 to $40 a crypto token. Now, we're aiming to at least make 5 million before the year's out, if not 7. So you can see there, we could be in between $2 to $8 a crypto token upon the second part of the stage at the moment, which currently has 20 billion tokens for release. So, that's some good growth there, and some massive opportunities for everyone to be able to reach, some lots of potential returns upon the token price once it's launched. So our company, we're producing 3 tokens. So we've got a security token, we've got a stable coin, and we've got a utility token, which is all going to be blockchains, and it'll be launched on Ethereum until we've got our own blockchain up and running, and then we'll transfer it all across. So we've got 3 coins that are going to come out of this crypto program. Now, what I like is what we have invested in, and these are some of the markets. So right now we've got real estate in Thailand. We've got land that the company's bought, which they'll be developing hotels, real estate there, which will be timeshare apartments. It'll be apartments for sale. It'll be apartments that we can buy. It'll be apartments that we can rent out. So all of that's going to generate an income, which comes back into the crew program, which is then siphoned out to all of the investors upon a payment share platform. Very similar to the bottom land there with the paddocks. It's actually Crimea on the Black Sea. And I believe we've also got some land designated in Russia in a particular territory there. We're heavily involved in the stock markets and the crypto markets. The company's got Bitcoin, the company's got Ethereum as cryptos. So, again, they're, and especially with Bitcoin coming in on the month of May, where they're going to be halving it. It's exciting for where that's moving at the moment. So, these are all markets we've invested into with the crypto program. Next slide. We talk about gold. Andre loves his gold. The crypto tokens are going to be backed by 1 ounce of gold, and that's been stated very clearly by him. And he's heavily investing into diamonds. So we're looking to create our own diamonds, so artificial diamonds. They're not blood diamonds, and that makes it unique as well. And we can create sort of any size. We can color them to suit. The big thing the company is doing is that they'll be marketing these particular diamonds to, light and heavy industries. I know in the oil and gas, the drilling rigs that they do use large diamond tips to be able to drill through the Earth's core. So, even having gold and silver amongst it is what really is pushing our valuation of our crew program as a whole. Now, this one's really interesting. The restaurant chain of our Sushi Master. There is a few of these that are in operation at the moment in Kazakhstan, in Russia, in Belarus. They're looking at opening one in America, and we've got one going in Spain. These are franchise opportunities. So, it'd be great to get a few people together, put some funds together and say that we could push for having one here in Perth, maybe one day, or Australia. But just on the top right corner, the fine print is Andre's main goal is to build large Japanese food delivery company in the world. And for this, we need approximately 50,000 restaurants in 10 years. And that's certainly doable by the company. For what I do know as notes is that they have been doing exceptionally well under the coronavirus situation. The takeaways and the orders that the company's restaurants have been doing has been exceptionally well. So that's been a good income from them. Now, this is another really exciting one, and they're very, very passionate and big on this. And for those that know much about Bollywood in India, it is one of the biggest industries, movie industries in the world, and culture and film and TV. We have a new movie coming out very soon. It'll probably be late this year or early next year. It's called Dragon Man, and it is one of big interest from China and Indian companies. And it's very, very exciting for what this is going to be doing as a superhero, as well as moving into that particular industry on culture and film. And the company is very passionate about this. That's not too far away. Another very big one is they've invested heavily into this particular natural mineral in the basalt, and they've partnered with a company in Poland. So this particular natural organic product has a very wide application in temperature, from minus 260 degrees to plus 650. So its application, in other words, it can be used in different climate changes, has a higher oxidation resistant, higher radiation resistant, and compression strength. And it's also general shear strength. So the company sees this particular product substituting plastic and also used in a lot of light and heavy industries. And they're very, very forthcoming and passionate about this particular product. Now, this one here, most of us have had the chance to ride on this train, if not know what's coming on with our innovative transport systems. And we're heavily backing this company and backing this transport. And like I said earlier, we have 2.7 billion shares of the Skyway transport technology in our CAU program. And if you haven't had the chance to ride on the trains, try to at some stage. You can go to Belarus, or if not, you can go to Sharjah, which is just south of Dubai in the UAE, ready for the World Trade Expo next year. A SHIC card. So our SHIC card application, this is also going to be very beneficial and financial to the company. Mila Sergikova will be opening this up and running this in the US. The aim of this card, as an example, is a bit like, I guess, a fuel card or a flybys or a frequent flyer. It's going to be used where companies, restaurants, retail outlets can join on into the company and sign up to the SHIC card. And if they have a sign out the front saying SHIC card welcome under new, we'll be able to go in there and then use our card, where we'll be gaining points. We'll get discounts on goods and services purchased. We can put it to friends, and friends could use it, and it can be used anywhere in the world. So this is going to be another massive one for the company, and there's the chance of the international franchise opportunities as well. So pretty cool. And just about to finish off, this particular slide is offering anyone that has the possibility for projects. So if you have a unique project, or you know of someone that's got a unique project, you want to raise capital, you want to joint venture with the company, you want to get the idea of this project off the ground, and you think that our company and our CEO could do that, then please contact Sharon and I. We can put you into the right channels and submit a really good business template to prove your worth, and the company will take further from there. And that's now me, Sharon, so I'll hand it back to you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nathan. That's really exciting. We're going to have another company corporate webinar on Saturday, so we'll get some updated figures for you as well. So just waiting for those to be released. But this is the most exciting part of the presentation for me because I'm very passionate about the Academy of the Private Investor. And this gentleman, who most of you know if you're new here, you can read through all of his accolades. He is an amazing man, the master of realizing dreams. Very well accomplished businessman, more than 20 years experience. He's been awarded the Dove of Peace, which is amazing, medal for the International Public Association World Journals for Peace. Also included in the top 100 outstanding leaders of Russia in the People of Our Millennium Encyclopedia. So, I've had the pleasure of meeting Andre a number of times, and he is genuine. He is a wonderful individual with a big heart. He doesn't need our money. So, he's already a billionaire, but his life goal now and purpose is to give back and to help people. So if you want to be one of those 1 million millionaires, stay tuned. But Andre loves to say, live your dreams, dream and act. Like, you can't just dream it. You've got to actually put some action to that. And this is what the education will teach you. So most people who have done some of our training would be aware of the 8 rules of the private investor. If you don't know what they are, I really encourage you to learn these because it will really set you up for the future as well as a rule and a guide when you're making decisions in your business life, in your investment life as well as the 5 commandments of the private investor as well. It's really important that you're saving and paying yourself. That saving of 10% is really paying yourself, and then using that to then invest into your education. And if you're investing, with us, that way you actually get some equity in the company, and you'll get some growth as well as some passive income, which is pretty cool. So just checking in with everybody, see how you're all doing. Just give me a yes in the chat if you can see and hear okay. If everything's all good, just type yes so I know you're still there, still with me. That would be great to get some feedback. Thank you very much. Awesome. Lots of yeses. Thank you. So we have a global team delivering online education courses, and there's a number of different options, and you can basically go in and have a look and see, what is going to, get you excited, or what do you need now to move to the next level. And there's a lot of great insight in there packed into our education program. So, this is the main cause of our business. If you would like to learn more about the genius of finance, this is really getting you to do your homework as you go, but in a fun and interactive way. Currently, it's being developed into an online game, so we'll be hopefully have that up and running very, very soon as well. So lots of great insight and lots of great learning there. But a bit about Andre, he's having vast experience and wanted to help 1 million people become millionaires. So that's us. So we get to be those millionaires, which is pretty exciting. And his goal is to reach and teach 15 to 30% of the world population with investment literacy. And this is how the idea of the new economic evolution of the world appeared. So all of us have this opportunity now to become a co-owner in this great company and to get some, passive income as well. But this is a new promotion now that's just been launched, just not quite a month ago now, less than a month. But Andre wanted to be able to give people an opportunity because of what's happening with the pandemic or plandemic, or however you interpret it in the world, that people are now, not able to go out to work. So it's a perfect opportunity to work from home. So Andre and the President Council had several meetings to devise a plan that is going to give people a fast start. So if you haven't already done your dream board, your vision board, I really encourage you to get that done. Stick a nice, what's your dream car, dream holiday, family, you know, if you want a boat or just like the seaside or a nice house, you know, whatever it is that makes you want to get up in the morning and to start to work towards your goals. And stick a picture up there and, you know, you can actually do that. So dreaming, but you also need to act. So with our new promotion, we want to be able to give you some express bonuses as well. So there is a ranking system in the company, and I won't go too much into it here. We do cover this in a training as well. So, you know, we'll do that at another time. But some of the people on the call have recently ranked up to consultants. So congratulations to you. I know Shane's on the call and he has recently ranked up as well. So, you know, people are achieving these goals. So getting an extra 800 units on top of already getting paid commission from sharing the opportunity, you know, you can go all the way to president in this company. There's a lot on offer here. So, you know, if you're interested to find out more about that, please speak to the person who invited you here. And, you know, let's get you some training in the area to get you fast started. So it has started from the 30th of March and will run until the end of this year. So there's still a great opportunity for everybody. So if you're brand new to the company, you know, you still have the same opportunity to get involved. But to give you an idea of the money flow of the Close Club, a lot of people say, well, where does the money go? You know, whose pocket is it going into? So we wanted to make this really, really clear for you. I think, I'm not too sure it was Stuart Whitney or Richard Bennell who created this slide, but thank you so much to whoever did. I've added a bit of value to it. But you're starting with a purchase in the education, so getting access to the online modules, and you're joining with other EIP purchases. You're now going to pool that money. So 10% will come back to like a cashback. So if you joined a university and you paid your fees to study, it's highly unlikely they're going to give you cash back, right? That just doesn't happen in the real world. But here in our company, we give you a loyalty bonus for taking our education. So you'll get a passive income stream there. 40% of that purchase will go into our crypto unit fund, and Nathan's just explained all that to us, you know, what's in our portfolio. We're continually, you know, generating more returns and then coming back to our partners in the form of a profit bonus. So another bonus for taking our education. But we have 37% goes into our marketing plan. So this is in our multi-level crowd investing department where we pay you to share with others. So when you go out and share this with somebody else, there is a budget just for that. And really, you know, that's kind of the lion's share is all coming back to you, the people. So 5% rep cost and 8% operating expenses for business and taxes. So you can see, you know, we're completely transparent of where the money goes and flows to. So the Crypto Unit Close Club is exclusive, so you do need to be invited personally. So do thank the person who invited you to this call, that they've given you a very special gift and an opportunity to partner with us. And to get you started, you just need a minimum of 10 units to qualify. Anybody can afford this. That's equivalent to US dollars is our standard at the moment. So if you don't even have 10 units, you know, talk to somebody, borrow it, or, you know, create the income, you know, somehow, some way, get involved in this company because it's such a great opportunity. So if you would like to get started with us, then you can start with an installment as well. So it's going to give you an opportunity to do like a lay-by system. So for 100 units, you can pay that over 5 months and 20 units a month. Most people can afford this. If you can't afford this, there's something really, really wrong. And we need to talk to you real quick to help you solve this issue, right? But, you know, for even people who have a lot of money, perhaps they've got a self-managed super fund or they've got money in the bank that's not earning enough interest, there are other options, and you can talk to the person who invited you here to find out what's going to be beneficial for you. But we have a number of people that have put in more than 100,000 units into this opportunity because they see the vision and they're aligned with the vision and they've jumped on board, you know. And so, you know, there's so many wonderful opportunities here. We just want to be able to get you started, you know, whether it's small or large, it doesn't matter. What we want to do is be able to reach you in some way. So a good rule of thumb is to maybe, you know, set aside 500 or save up 500 units You can actually do a plan in this as well. But if you were to do like a one-off purchase, you want to get a fast start and get 6.5 crypto unit bonus points in your portfolio to start earning your passive income, you can do that here. You're going to get, there's a list of all of the education included. There's other education included as well. Didn't all fit on one page. So just to give you an idea of what you've got your hands on here, this is really fundamental to get you on the fast track. Now, you can stay where you are. You don't have to make a decision. You don't have to choose us. That's perfectly fine. If you're happy, with the cycle of the 9 to 5, some people call the rat race. Some people love their job. So, not putting anybody down here, but just saying, like, are you sick and tired of the same old, wake up, morning to do, run to work 9 to 5, return home tired, if you're lucky enough to have a job, eat and sleep, rinse and repeat, and start all again. So if you want to change another way, stick with us, because we've got that for you here in our company. So in fact, we have multiple streams of income available in our global investment portfolio crypto unit program. You can become, part of our multi-level crowd investing business. You can earn bonuses from the marketing plan. There's passive incomes. There's unlocked CRU. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. We'll explain that as well. We've got the VIP Club launching tomorrow with the opportunity to stake some of your unlocked CRU. So that's another income stream. Like Nathan talked about, if you have an idea for a project, you need some help with that, let us know. You might, particularly potentially get a marketing or a finder's fee for that one. You could aspire to be on the council or a country representative, an office manager, a coach, there's franchise opportunities, merchandising, investment consultant positions coming up. There's so many ways to make an income with this company. Now, with our marketing plan, you do have unlimited income and you can earn through your entire structure. So if you understand anything about network marketing and multi-level marketing, this is on steroids, right? So there's no limit. And you can receive units as well as bonus crypto unit points. So you're getting paid. You can liquidate that money, cash. You can also get equity in the company in addition. The company don't need to do this, but they are so generous. There's no monthly minimum volume or sales required, other than now introducing the VIP Club, which is launching tomorrow, and that's on another level. But there's no downgrading, no downsizing, no matrix, no binary, no pyramid, and you really are your own boss. And if that's what you're aspiring to be, that elusive $1 million, you want to be a millionaire, you have that opportunity here in this company. So we have some great promotions for you, and I'd love to invite Nathan to come back and just to share quickly what our promotions are, and then we're going to have our special guests joining us, and then we'll do a question and answer. So if any questions have come up for you, please type them in the chat now, so we're ready to answer them in just a few minutes. Are you there, Nathan?
Yep, fire away.
Awesome.
Okay, so yes, ladies and gents, we do have a lot of promotions in the company, and one of the ones we have right now is if you refer a friend, you get a bonus for 100 crypto units, and the 8 rules of the private investor. So that will be done through the Academy of Private Investor, the API back office that we call it. You purchase 10 units EIP, and you get the access into the crypto unit exchange back office, and that expires, well, tonight, but as they work on, the company work on Russian time, it'll be 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, which is 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. Russian time. That finishes up tonight. So we still have a few hours left for that bonus. Another one we have, similar one, is yes, you purchase 10 units and you get the 10 EIP units, and then you get 100 units free in the crew account. So another good opportunity to bring someone on board just for $10 US, 15 Australian, 16 Australian dollars. So pretty small. This one here is pretty awesome. We really like this one. So this is another last minute promotion for any EIPs that you purchase in the crypto unit program. You get an extra 40% CRU points on top of that. So it's an awesome extended promotion right now. So you purchase any crew EIP from 100 units, that's 100 US dollars, around about 120, 25 Aussie. You will get an extra 40% crypto units points on top as a gift. And that itself is done. I've done a couple myself. Yeah, look, it's a bonus for that, to be accrued up till the 1st to the 5th of May now. So yeah, another awesome bonus by the company. This one here, Sharon did touch on. It's one that's been going, I guess, ever since we joined. It's the 5x5 strategy. So back in February 2016, the company put this together. And it's been a bit silent, I guess, but it's still there. So you personally invite either 5 personal agents, you get 100 crypto units. 10 personal agents, you get 100 units plus a bonus of 200 units. And remember, this is all in US dollars. 15 personal agents, 100 units plus an extra 300, and then 25 agents for an extra 200 units for an extra bonus of 500 units, and then so on down into consultants. So it's a great opportunity to rank up. It's a great opportunity to get people into business, and it's an extra, income stream on a US level. So convert that to Aussie dollars. That's a nice little winner. Another promotion we have, a 6-figure income and the ability to rank to president. And Sharon did touch on this. This is valid to the end of the year, 31st of December. So there is massive potentials in this right now where you are able to get 5 people on board. So if you get 5 agents, you're getting an extra 350 units. And if you rank up from there to consultant, it's 800 and so on up until president. And president ranges, right up to 134,000 is possible within the company. That the company's just going to give it to you if you've made that ranking and you followed all the procedures upon the rank to the highest level. Another promotion. This one here is it's investing in the lessons as well as the financial side of things with this particular crypto coin. Plus you get 2 super bonuses. It's 80,000 crypto units and it's the coin itself. So it's a souvenir gold coin. There's 350 packages of those, so they are limited. And for 80,000 upon the cost of 8,000. You get this particular coin, 24 karat gold, 35 grams, 40 millimeters diameter. Yeah, it's pretty unique, and it's also, I guess, a part of history and a part of the company. So it's a pretty cool promo. This one here, if you top up your wallet, so I guess we don't want to go too far over the new guests' heads here, but if you're topping up your API back office wallet, there is a discount if you're using a Visa credit card. And the MC only guest will get that. So it's another way of discounting the fees for people to use your credit cards. So you'll see now in your back office the bank transfer, the whole world, but we tick on the Visa card or MasterCard system and we get a 1% discount upon that fee. Wow, this is a big exciting one. Tomorrow this launches, ladies and gents, and there's been a lot of excitement about this. I've read a fair bit on the social media chats of what's coming. So we've put out, the company's created a membership base where you are entitled but not compulsory to join this particular membership on a global scale. Starting from tomorrow morning, it's an elite club of committed people. So if you choose to join, you will join in and you'll get these benefits, which is additional bonuses and discounts on loyalty programs, profit bonuses, loyalty bonuses, the opportunity to participate in the crew reporting for meetings. There is employment opportunities in here. There's the ability to participate in the CRU exchange, and there's also the chance to go into the term deposit of unlocked crypto units, which we have here. Thank you, Sharon. And this is what the term depository account is about. So those of it that understand, we don't get this at a bank right now. We just don't. So if you go into a bank and you want to create a term deposit and you're hoping and praying that you're going to get more than 2%, which you generally wouldn't, the company's created one themselves where for unlocked crypto units that you have, you are entitled to choose a month, whether it's 1 month at 1%, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18, 24, etc., upon the incline of interest that you'll receive over that term period. So you cannot take the crew out of that. The crew will be stuck in that particular choice of month, and then you'll be paid upon crew, upon that interest that's calculated. And remember, this is in US percentages. So you convert that again to Aussie dollars. So it's a unique opportunity, part of the VIP club. And I'll discuss a bit more about that at the end of the slides. So some of our upcoming events, Sharon and I run our presentations online due to the coronavirus every Tuesday and Thursday night, 7 to 8 p.m. They may have to change due to some more training the company's putting out. There are a lot of the weekly live presentations done by many people across Australia right now and the world. And there's recordings to all of these. If you wish to see those, you can contact Sharon. She has a YouTube channel that she puts them on. And there are monthly reports that you can obtain from the CEO and the President's Council if you choose to do that as well. Okay, this is a bit of a view from our office, which is in the Ernst & Young building there in the city. And I'll get it back to you, Sharon.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nathan. We kind of miss this view at the moment, a beautiful Perth city. Now, we are changing, as Nathan said. At the moment, we may go back to one night a week. The company are doing Tuesday and Thursday corporate presentations with training, and we have a number of other leaders also doing Tuesday and Thursday nights. So we're looking to find a slot in there somewhere where we can, meet the need of the people and give us some feedback and let us know what night works best for you as well. So at the moment, we've got Thursday nights. Michelle and Richard may come on and do a Tuesday night. We still need to discuss that, but stay tuned because we will let you know what's happening in the future. We do have a calendar of events, and you can see from this example here, there's a lot of other Zooms on throughout the day. There's early mornings with Stuart Whitney, Andrew Twelftree as well, Rita Ashen in there. There's Ian Birch, and there's so many more of our presenters. I think CE also does Samoan presentations. If you want a presentation in another language, reach out to us and we'll let you know about those as well. But the very exciting and the big event for the year coming up is Eventi 2020 in Moscow, Russia. All being well, that we can travel again, we'll be heading over to Moscow for the Genius of Finance World Tournament. So do practice while you can and jump onto the live trainings as well as they become available. We have the Eventi conference the 19th and 20th. So if you can put that into your diary now, this will be October, and also the 21st, the World Forum. So look out for the social media groups. There will be more details announced in the back office soon, but put it in your diary, start planning ahead now. And if you're interested to become part of the International Generals for Peace Association, please reach out to somebody who's already in the club, so to speak. This isn't something we are not going to make money on, but really just joining together to make a stand for peace around the world. If you'd like some more information, just write to us, and we'd love to get you some more information on that as well. So the power of human intellect, now we're concentrating, we're focusing 10 million partners around the world by 2020. So we need you to help us. So please help us to get there. We have a bit of a dream realization now. So if, if you've ever stopped to think, are you ready? Are you ready to change? Like, is this the moment in your life right now that you actually want to change? And if you do want to be in a position to provide a decent future for your children and your grandchildren, and you finally want to gain financial independence, then this is the opportunity. We can do this together. And here we're on the verge of the new economic evolution of the world. And we're very excited to be part of this and to be leading the charge around the earth today. So if that's for you, and you can just take a minute to imagine, what if right now you were financially free? Like, how would you feel? Can you start to get your head around this? Like, start to visualize, start to feel the feelings that you are financially free, that you are an equity co-owner of the largest consumer movement owned by people, for people. And you have a multi-million-dollar portfolio. Many on the call have multi-millions already. It's mind-blowing, but it's possible here. You're earning passive income monthly right now with multiple streams of income on offer, and your family are set for life, right? You live in the dream. And where would you be now? Like, what would you be doing? Can you start to, imagine, like, what would your life look like if money was not an issue to you? Really, you have this opportunity here and now. So that concludes our presentation, everybody. Thank you for attending. We ask you to go back to the person who invited you here to get started. We've got some special guests standing by. But before we do that, just quickly, if you're new on the call, do register for free. Get the link from the person who invited you. Claim your free training from the Academy of the Private Investor and get the 8 rules and start to learn and to work those. So thank you for listening. Really do appreciate you. But now we have a special guest from Perth, and who's a lovely lady, a great friend of mine, Anik Morley. Anik, are you there? Do you want to jump on, open your mic and your camera? I'll just introduce you.
Okay, hi.
Anik is a leader manager in the partner program. She's a Master of Profit graduate. She's an International Generals of Peace member. She's creating a family legacy. She's leading a team. She's an entrepreneur and a private investor. Welcome, Anik. Just share a bit of your story, just so it would inspire somebody who is new on the call today.
Sure, hi everyone. Definitely want to inspire people. I actually first heard about this and I was very skeptical at first, and the only reason why I looked into it because there was 100 free shares being given away, so that was why I looked into this. Then I went further to a presentation. I was actually blown away about the opportunity, and I've been in company for just over 3 years now. I've not looked back. I've obviously made residual income. I've actually gone to India, which I would never have done had not been with this company. I want to change my life, my future. I'm looking at my children and grandchildren. I've got 5 children. And to me, this is the only way. I mean, I've played lotto for 40 years, nothing, no lotto. So to me, this is where my life and my future is heading. And this is something that I am so excited and passionate about. And honestly, I thought at first it was a scam, but I looked into it. It is an amazing opportunity. So if anyone's undecisive or thinking about it, it is something that will come. Obviously, this opportunity will go one day. You won't have this opportunity. So while it's there for you guys, jump onto it. You will not look back. Financial freedom is what I'm looking for. I want to move up to leader manager, top manager. And to me, there is no other opportunity. I'm in real estate, and I actually got into real estate to obviously have financial freedom, and that's not the way it's working at the moment. So to me, this is the opportunity that I've got, that I've been into. And I'm the top person. I don't like, obviously, multi-level marketing, buying products every month. You don't have to do any of that, okay? You don't have to buy any products. You're not forced to buy any product. And you are co-owners of the company. You're part of that company. And I've got nothing but good things to say. And I talk about it to everyone, family. I've got my mum into it. I've got my sister, my brother, my children into it, because, it's the only way. I can't see anywhere where my life is going to be financially free. I can't see anywhere where I can live the dream that I want to dream, live. And I not have to worry about my children and grandchildren. And to me, this opportunity is, it's once in a lifetime, and I'm so glad that someone told me about it. So like Sharon says, thank the people that tells you about it, because you're lucky to know about this. So thank you, guys.
That's amazing. Thank you, Anik. It's lovely to work with you. You're always cheery and bubbly.
Thank you, guys.
I really appreciate you adding value and supporting us on the Zoom calls as well. So that's a great story. Everyone, just write in the chat if that inspired you. Say hello to Anik, give her a bit of love for sharing, stretching herself and being live on the camera speaking. And also type in your questions. We're coming to those. So our next speaker tonight is Terry. And Terry is a manager in the partner program. He's an API Marathon 260 participant, so he's currently learning and doing lots of homeworks and things, passionate about the International Generals of Peace, creating a family legacy, as well as a team leader, entrepreneur and private investor. Are you there, Terry? Terry's from Sydney, by the way.
Hello, Sharon and everyone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to have a little chat with everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Perfect.
All right. My little story is about 3 years ago, I also started with the company, and I saw the vision and I thought it was great. But I sat on my back and did other things, because I wasn't heading anywhere. I had no future, really. So it wasn't until about 1.5 years that I woke up and started to take some action and get involved, and continued further with my education. Now, just abbreviating everything, I feel like I've been a silkworm, and I've been chewing my way gradually, and now I have started to spin my own cocoon, the cocoon of knowledge, with this education, the financial education, the investment aspect, things that I had been interested earlier in my life, but I had not really taken any action because I thought it was not easy. My understanding was that you had to work hard in your life and get somewhere. And to achieve anything, you had to sweat it out. And, you know, I had to prove to people that I could do it. But now I realize that after all these years that the company is giving me the opportunity to be able to get somewhere ahead and without having to work physically hard. I can stay home and work as you can do. I'm new to this technology with computers and the phones, but it's a new way of getting information across. Now, this lockdown has made it unfortunately difficult because here in Sydney, we were getting a nice momentum with having a regular meetings, the two major groups that I've been involved with in Sydney. And we were just getting somewhere, and then the lockdown happened, so we had to back off. So this is a great opportunity, and thank you for having this. And we have been supporting each other, and I've made a lot of friends through here, and look forward to more. I'm participating in the marathon challenge, and I'm finding that quite challenging because it's given me a zest for life. I look forward to Eventi 2020 in Moscow. I hope that everything is well, and I look forward to meeting a lot of you there. So good luck to everyone, and thank you for the opportunity, and look forward to talking with you in the future.
Amazing. Well done, Terry. That was a great share. Really lovely. You know, there's all different types of people involved in this business. Previously on previous weeks, we've had, you know, people in their 70s that are just, you know, killing it in this business and really, you know, just opening up like a whole new lifestyle, you know, learning new skills, learning the computer, you know, learning what we have our hands on here is quite amazing. So thank you so much, Terry. That was wonderful. Please put some love in the chat for Terry, and just, you know, that was a really great share. And he's a shy guy. Initially he said no, he didn't want to share. But I gently guided him. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now we're going on to our question and answers now. So well done, everybody. We've got through our presentation, you know, all within an hour. So congratulations. Well done. Thank you for listening. If you do have any particular questions, I'd like to invite Nathan to come back now, and we will go through. We'll spend about 10 minutes here. So if you'd like your question answered, please type it in the chat.
I'll kick off then, Sharon.
Okay.
There was a couple of raised hands, but they've disappeared. But anyway, one of the questions we've got is from Sue Rowe. Thank you. It's saying, Sue's saying, Nathan, new accounts need to be verified before the funds can be added, which means that any new people tonight will miss out on step 2 in phase 2. Do you or Sharon know a way around this?
Good question.
You can still add, you can still invest and still add and still purchase an EIP, but yeah, it gets back to, I think, Sharon, it gets back to those that can verify it so quickly. We could put it, Sharon and I could put some information to chat groups that we've got connections to the head office and the verifiers, but you can imagine there's 1.4 million people in this business, and they're all jumping on EIPs right now. So yeah, it could be
the last day, last day of the month, and a stage change. So yeah, guys, you know, I just wish we had got to you sooner, but you know what, give it a go. Nothing's impossible, right? So if you want to, you know, give it a go, at least try and see how far you get. If we can help you with something to fast track that, we will definitely do that for you as well.
Okay, so Pia, lovely to see you here, Pia. Her question is, what about if people join the club, the VIP club, and then they want to drop off? So I'll answer that one because I spoke with a few people today about this, just to get a bit more in-depth information. So if you decide to come in, and as I said earlier, it is not compulsory. It is a personal preference whether you decide to come in upon the information that you've received with the VIP club so far, and or if you don't want to do it at all. It's completely, you know, up to a person's discretion. But if you decide to join the VIP club come tomorrow, upon your rank, which will be a variation in cost per month that you have to pay, you can, after a while, drop out. You can unsubscribe. So if you're running along and you're doing 3 months and you're not either feeling comfortable, happy, you're not getting what, you know, is promised, or your loyalty and profit bonuses are not as high as probably what you received it before the VIP club, and you want to back out, there'll be a button on your API back office where the setup of the VIP club will be. And from there, you can unsubscribe or you can drop out of the VIP club. As I've said, with the benefits and the bonuses of doing it, is that, you know, well, I've explained what I explained tonight. There is a lot that's going to be developed and formulated inside the VIP club. And that's simply for a lot of benefits to everyone with the loyalty and profit bonuses that are going to take place. But if you don't, and it's not, like I said, compulsory, but from what I've been told today is that for those that choose not to, on a personal preference, their loyalty and profit bonuses will be reduced by 5%. Now, I'm not alarming people here, but that's just the benefits of what you're going to receive, because you're going to get extra level of percentage growth on your loyalty and your profit bonuses per month, as well as the benefits in buying the education packages, the business opportunities, the employment opportunities that are going to come, the training opportunities that are going to come. So, and so much more that the company is investing in is going to go inside this membership group. Now, why they've created the VIP club is to synchronize and legally format the back end of the company to make it simpler to market to other countries around the world without having complications to government regulations as such. If we put 1.4 million partners into the membership, it is very, very easy and operated by the company from the legal's perspective and the legal department, that we have a membership platform that has multiple scenarios and multiple options and multiple investments where people can come and go as they please if they join or not join. Now, an example of that here in Australia and in WA is the RAC membership. So your car company that sort of services your car if you get broken down, they have over 1 million investors just in WA alone. So their membership base is massive in itself, and they get tons of benefits. And there's a lot of other memberships out there that do it. Mm-hmm. There's some that do a simple one-off payment, but it might be $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 to join. And the company's designed it so upon rank, if it's $10 as an agent, your partner, that's your bottom level rank. So it's $10 US per month, and you get so much upon that rank as a benefit. If it's $50 as a leader manager, then, and you're at that rank, then you'll get so much of what's below you, but you will not get everything above you. Until you make president at $100 a month US, you have everything below you. But as you climb your rank system, it is calculated and it's formatted on the information and all the services and the bonuses and the products that you'll get upon your rank system and your monthly payment. So I hope, Pia, that answers part of that question. Aaron, if you want to add more to that.
Yeah, so guys, like, you know, why would you not join? That's my question. Like, if you're going to earn additional bonuses, you're going to get benefits, extra benefits, and you've got money already in your bonus wallet, you know, do it. Like, if the people who in your team are joining and you don't, you miss out. Like, that will pass you. You'll lose that income stream. So I would say, like, join it if you can. If you need help, let me know. And just see how it goes, you know, just give it a month and test the system. I mean, I started this business with 10 units, $10 to test it. You know, now I've got like a multi-million dollar portfolio. You know, I've traveled all around the world, you know, took a risk. And here we are presented with an opportunity. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to let it go by, or are you going to seize it, you know, seize the day and, you know, just say yes, do it, and you might find you like it and you'll do it again. That's what I would say.
Just do that, Sharon. Sorry, I forgot to mention, part of entering the VIP club, ladies and gents, is that any unlocked or unblocked crypto units you currently have, you have the ability to go straight into the term depository. So if you're not inside the VIP club, you don't really get that opportunity. You have to wait until you've got your unlocked crypto units. And then you basically got to wait, if you choose to on sell, for the company to launch live those tokens. If you're in the VIP club, you can then go, well, I've got some unblocked or unlocked Crooner units. I want to stake them. And I'm going to choose 24 months to put, say, 100,000 units at 2.5% for 24 months. So inside the club, you can do that at any rank. And that's another big bonus for the club, because you're, again, accumulating not only just a loyalty bonus and a profit bonus, you're accumulating interest on those 100,000 crypto unlocked units at 2.5% US. So at the end of that 24 months, then you can, take that money out. And in fact, I think you can take it out. I'm not sure if it's a monthly scenario, but I have heard that you can possibly take a portion of it out at a given time.
The thing is, Nathan, the thing is, Nathan, if you've bought in every stage, like every 350 days, you're going to get unlocked 1%. Yeah. So you've got, 2 lots now, there'll be a 3rd lot coming. So you've got options, just figure out, go to the 8 rules of the private investor, put your investor hat on and look at it objectively, work it out, get the calculator out, do the sums, figure this out. Is this going to give you something that you need? Do you have some financial goals and dreams and plans? And perhaps this will help you to get there sooner. So, take action. Don't let this pass you by. It is going to be launching, but, there may be some hiccups. We don't know. There's 1.4 million people joining. It might crash the website. We don't know. We hope not. But, even if there are a few little issues along the way, don't let that put you off. Life is not perfect. You've got to get messy sometimes. You just got to get in there and get stuff done. Have a go. Don't miss the opportunity and then kick yourself later and say, I should have done that. I do this often when I'm traveling and I'm looking around the shops and I think I'm going to buy something and I go, I know I'm not going to buy it. Nathan and I have had this conversation. And then you walk away and you go to another town and you think, I should have bought that thing. I really wanted that. Why didn't I do it? So don't live with buyer's remorse. Take some action.
That's it. Any questions so far, guys? Do you just want to unmute?
I think, Anit, can you go through the chat?
Another question, Sharon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonza, cool name. Hi, Sharon. Is there a way to fast track the verification? I tried to add funds to my wallet, but to no avail.
We can try. You message me and I'll see what I can do to help you.
Sharon?
Yes.
Shane here from Melbourne.
Hi, Shane. Congratulations.
Thank you. I introduced 3 brand new people into the organisation today, and I had no trouble in funding their accounts whatsoever.
There you go.
Now, I think where a lot of people are tripping up is that the process that I go through is naturally they join the organisation, they verify, they activate their account, then on Zoom, right? I get on with them, get on Zoom, and then we go through. But the very first thing we do is update their profile.
Mm-hmm.
And we put in their passport or their driver's license or whatever and their address, and we save that page. As soon as we saved that page, we were able then to agree to the terms and conditions within the back office and put funds into their account and buy EIPs through API straight away. And these guys are not verified, right? Their verification is pending. We haven't uploaded the documents, but they were able to buy their EIPs.
Awesome. That's great. Thanks for adding that, Shane.
Not a problem.
That's usually what happens in the rare instance we have an issue. But if anyone has any particular issues, just reach out to the person who invited you here. If they're not able to help you, go upline. If nobody's available, Nathan and I are here to help you as well. And some of our other counsellors on the call, I know CE is also on the council. And Josh is here too. So yeah, feel free to reach out and somebody will help you for sure.
So Sharon, Michelle has actually just backed up what Shane has just said to support Bonza. And as to everyone now, everything is now channeled through the API back office. It's moved out of TNG. It's moved away from CRU. It's in the API. So you buy through your API, you put your funds in your wallet, you purchase your EIP in your API back office, and then you buy your EIP under the Crew logo, which is a drop-down box on the left-hand side. So you're buying your Crew in your API, and then you'll go back to your CRU and you'll see your crypto unit points under your portfolio that way. So thanks, Michelle, for that. There was another question from, I read here, John Koo. Let me scroll down. Hang on, bear with us. Nathan, okay, John. John wants to explain more about the 3 coins. So, John and everyone, the best of my knowledge is the 3 coins. There's actually 2 tokens and 1 coin. So he's looking at, Andre's created still the crypto unit token, which is as a whole. And the reason why he split it is because part of the SEC regulations, which is the US Securities Electronic Commission, their laws, by bringing a blockchain together or creating a token and going into the crypto market, cryptocurrency market itself, you have to abide by these particular laws set by the US. So what you can't do is that you can't put $404 million into one token into the crypto market itself, into the cryptocurrency market. It's not allowed. So he split the whole program into 3, and one is going to be a utility-backed token. So it's going to hold, I guess, the assets of the pool, and then you've got a particular coin, and then you've got another token, which is the whole token as itself. So part of that, 404, I think, is going to be broken down into certain equity amounts with certain asset-backed, non-liquid and liquid assets that'll go into different coins. I don't know too much more other than that at this stage, but that is pretty much the way they're looking at going and then launching all 3. But it will still, the 2 utility and security one, I think, are going to be still following the original CRU token in itself. And that's the one that's probably going to stand tall. So that's one that'll, push ourselves up the ladder in the crypto market, but then it's also going to be backed by 2 smaller coins and tokens in itself. So I'll get some more information on that for you, John and everyone. And hopefully next week I'll be able to elaborate a bit more.
Thanks, Nathan. Also, Rita Ashen recorded a webinar this week on crypto. So do look out for that one that's in the Asia Pacific Facebook group. So you can, and I've also posted in a new Osro group as well. So yeah, watch that one from Rita. That's got a lot of info in there. If you're interested more in the tokens and the coins and what's the difference and all of that. So definitely there's online resources as well. There's daily training as well. You can tap into through the Asia Pacific group. There is question and answers you can tap into weekly with Andrew Hawkes and Haran Arun. They do that. They've done one today. I have shared it in our group. It's also in the Asia Pacific group, live streamed every Thursday, 12:30 p.m. I think Brisbane time. So yeah, there's a lot of resources, guys. If you have any particular questions, there's probably something already recorded we can put our hands on and send to you as well. Any other questions? Yep.
Henry Sonerato asks, which I've pretty much answered. Nathan, please explain also about unblocked CRU internal transfer, which bears interest starting at 1%. Would there be any admin fee incurred to our units? So the admin fee is based upon your personal preference to join the VIP club at what rank you are. And then if you choose with your unblocked CRU points that you can go in and stake, is up to you on what month or term period that you choose at that percentage rate. So if you do start at 1% for 1 month, that's having purchased the units back in early April 2019. After that 350-day period, they would be unblocked. So then you can do that if you choose to. But again, it sits only for those people that choose to come into the VIP club.
Yeah, so that basically is your admin fee. That's your membership fee to participate in the club. So the only other fees that would be involved if you are exchanging unblocked CRU, there's a 25-cent fee, which is nothing. So, everyone can afford that. And of course it helps, you know, it's another revenue raiser for the company. You know, I showed you, like on that slide, you know, a very small budget goes to operating costs and rep bonuses. So, you know, this will give us a little bit more of a pool to be able to employ some more experts, which will streamline our business even more. So, you know, it's all working together for good. So lots of great stuff happening. Really exciting future we have here with this company.
Sorry, I hope I get this right, but Mitsubishi, her question is, when is the free 40% crew last day?
Tonight.
So,
I believe it's tonight. It may be extended.
I think it's tonight as well.
Yeah.
Mitsubishi, so yeah. Again, you just got to continue looking at the top headers on your back office and reading the news. But yeah, if you still got time, if you've got, you know, some assets or funds in your wallets under the API, then yes, you can purchase an EIP and you'll get that extra 40% on top. So it's a great way to do it. I got in last night, bought an EIP. So if you can do it and you've got your team still available to do it, then yeah, go for it. You know, while we've got the chance. And just remember, like, we're always 5 hours ahead of Moscow time. So it should be recorded up until, you know, early hours tomorrow morning for here in Perth, Australia, or WA. So.
Okay. Awesome. I see lots of feedback. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate you sending us love and appreciation. Thanks. You know, it's our pleasure. We love being here with you. You know, even with a croaky throat, the show must go on. I think, have we answered everybody? Or
yeah, I got. Sue Ray will just ask Shane if he could please repeat the instruction on the new accounts.
Shane, do you want to do that? Put your camera on. Here's your 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
I've had enough fame today, thanks, Sharon.
Congratulations! Did I congratulate you, by the way?
Yes, thank you very much. No, it's you know, if you change your mindset, you put your mind to it, you can do anything, and it's simple as that, you know. And I'm very blessed to have a family that's embraced what we have, and yes, that's made it a little bit easier. But in saying that, it's not easy work. It's very hard work. But to answer the question, you just basically you go to you sign up as you would normally do it, get the email, activate the account, and get access into the account. And what I've found is that I do not let my people do it by themselves. I actually go in and coach them through the whole setup. Now, the very first thing we do when we get into the API account is we complete our profile, right? So we put our name, our full name, our address, our identification, be it a passport, be it a driver's license or whatever it is, put the numbers in there, the expiry date, not the expiry date, it's the day that you got the passport or the driver's license, and then
date of issue.
your address, yeah, correct. Then your address, and you save that profile. Make sure you save it. As soon as you save it, right, your verification goes from not verified to verification pending, and it'll show up in your back office, right? Then you can go through, sign all your documents in whatever you need to do. And in my case, because two out of the three of them hadn't funded their wallet, I just went and funded their wallet for them, right? And then purchased an EIP through the installment plan. And by doing the, in this case, it was a 250, I did the 250 in the installment plan, put $50 into their account, and it also saves them the $10 fee, because you don't pay that $10 fee if you buy a $50 250 package or 100 package or better, right? And I've had no problems whatsoever. And then you just go back and upload your documents later, and then just send it through to get verified. But the point being is they get access to their CRU tab pretty much straight away.
Absolutely, well done. So hopefully
Yeah.
that's clear for you. So yeah, just to repeat, you know, it's a minimum of 10. Like if you do 250 or 1,000 or 10,000, like it's all counted as long as there's a minimum of 10, and you update your profile straight away. So
Yeah.
and agree, like make sure you've signed your agreements, and then you should be right. If you do have any problems, let us know and we'll help you. Thanks for that update, Anik, on one of your properties for sale. It sounds interesting.
I have a question. Sorry.
I have no idea how that went up. I don't know how this came about. It was a block of land I just listed yesterday.
That's okay. I'm interested in it, so do give me a call.
Oh, okay. I had no idea it went on. I wasn't on it. I was trying to send get out of a private message to send a message to everyone, and so I copy and pasted.
Don't worry.
This message appeared.
It's fine.
If you're interested, that's good.
If you're in Perth and you need real
All right,
estate,
Lucy.
contact me.
I have a question. Sorry, we tried to ask. That's to Shane. You said if they buy the 250, they don't need to pay any extra. Is it right? Because don't they have to pay the 10 units first?
No.
And if
No.
they don't.
No.
How does it work? Because somebody paid 260 in my team, so I want to know.
Yeah, it's a
No.
minimum of 10.
It's a minimum of 10. So if you're going to buy a 250 package,
Uh-huh.
right, all you do is you load your wallet with the $250, then you go in and you purchase the EIP3, correct? Right, under the API tab, right, and once you purchase that, and then you'll get the code which goes, your verification code. Once you purchase that, then it goes straight into your CRU tab, CRU back office. Then you press, once you've done that, then you press the plus sign at the top and add the CRU to your back office. Then you can go in there and it shows up. But no, you do not have to pay the $10. You only have to pay the $10 if you're not going to purchase an EIP over and above that $10. But to get to your CRU, you must pay a minimum of $10.
Correct.
Okay, because I thought we have to go and activate first before we buy the CRU, so we can buy it and pay $250 and not have to pay any extra for the.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, we weren't aware of that at all. You know,
Yeah.
pay $260 for someone before.
Yeah.
It's not very clear. I guess they should really put something out for everyone to understand.
Yeah,
Well,
and
this is the thing. Like you
That's
go and
promotion
click on all
code.
the buttons, guys. That's how I learned. Click on every button, read everything, and then you also know you will become the expert.
right, and I
Hi, Sharon.
will advise another little issue that we've come across. If you get a partner that signed up, say December last year, and they haven't verified their account, and they fund through crypto into their CRU account, they can't get access to it until such time as they pay that $10 through API.
I'm confused.
Right?
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Lucy. If you have any particular issues, John will be able to help you, or I'll help you as well. So let's just hear from
Yes, Sharon.
Lebisi.
Yes. Hi, thanks, Sharon, for the opportunity. I just want to add something for when you load the account, all the money that you put in, it must go to API. It mustn't go anywhere else, not to CRU or TNG. It must all go to API. Then when you purchase, the money the units must be there. Otherwise,
Exactly.
it won't go through. Yes. So if it's 250, it must all be put into API, not AIP, not yes.
And you can actually transfer, because you're still earning some commissions as well. So you will have money in your bonus wallet in your crypto unit tab. You can actually transfer that over to API as well. And you can do fund transfers. So we have a peer-to-peer group. If you're having trouble getting money in, there is a group for that. Send us a message, put a request in the group. Somebody will help you, and we'll do a peer-to-peer transfer. If that's a lot quicker and no bank fees as well. Yeah, particularly in Australia. I don't know for other countries. We might need to set up groups, but you know, we'll try and help you the best we can. Any other questions?
No.
Okay, we're done. Yes. Is that John?
I do that for my overseas team as well.
Okay.
They transfer money to my account, and then I transfer the units. Done that for a few members already.
Awesome. Well done, John. You're such a great leader. You're building an awesome
I get
team
most
there.
of it from you anyway.
I know. We're here to help.
Because I got to register someone now, so I was just wanted to know how I do that. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So we've been going for a while. Thank you, everyone, for your time on the call. We should be back next. I don't know. Keep an eye on the Facebook group. We'll let you know. We'll send out a message. We'll put the events in the Facebook group so you know when the next call is on. We need to kind of regroup a little bit. So if you want to suggest a particular time for a presentation that would fit in your time zone, let us know. And really appreciate all of you. It's lovely to see Nathan's mum on the call. Nice to see another Williams. And thank you to everybody who joined us. Guys, you're doing amazing. Keep going. You know, we have so much more to look forward to. The VIP club is just kind of the cherry on the cake, but there's going to be more and more cakes and more cherries to come.
Zoom call, Sharon, and everyone, Saturday, 8 p.m. WA time on the VIP club.
Yeah, be on the call because you'll hear firsthand all of the news.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Really appreciate all of you.
These presentations, are they on Tuesdays anymore, or they're not on Tuesdays?
That's what we're deciding.
Okay.
What do you think? Should we have another one on Tuesday, or is once a week enough?
Okay, once a week. All right.
We'll let you know,
twice.
We've got to choose. And I've got a bit of communication to do with Leadership Council members because the company's bringing in Tuesdays and Thursdays, like a higher level of education training and stuff. It's free, but it's sort of, it'll go, I think it starts at 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock WA time. But it only goes for about 45 minutes in the trainings, but their question and answers goes for about an hour and sometimes an hour and a half. So if we're going to start at 7, we need to be clear and away from that particular Zoom call to start ours at 7 o'clock on a Tuesday or a Thursday. So we've just got to decide which day we're going to take.
So we'll let you know. Take care, everyone.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you.
Be safe.
Thank you.
Jerry.
You're
Thanks,
most
Sharon.
welcome.
Thanks,
Bye
Anik.
for now. Bye.
Bye.